Well, welcome to this special Star Sports Greyhound Zoom, and it is a derby Zoom, an East Anglian Derby Zoom this time, and a terrific final it's turned out to be next Thursday at Yarmouth. Please say I'm joined by Patrick Janssens, who's double-handed in the final, and also Lofty is here to take us through the betting and give us his thoughts on his idea of the winner. Thank you both so much for joining me. Lofty, first of all, do you want to go through the betting and tell us what's what?
Yeah, so Antigua Storm's home, obviously Mark with two finalists as well as Patrick with two finalists. Antigua Storm we've got as our 13-8 favourite. And then Patrick's two runners, Bockos Jonjo, who will come in about his draw later on, 3-1. Aussie captain is 7-2. King Bruno for Rab, 9-2 on the outside. And then we've got Billis Tudor, Mark's knowledge's other runner, who's a 9-1 shot, and Loyala's boy for Nathan Hunt is the outsider at 20-1.
Obviously, it was a pretty important draw for this final, Patrick, and I guess really it didn't go the way you would have hoped in the draw. You would rather have had Bockos Jonjo closer to the fence for sure, and also obviously Antigua Storm, the favourite, has got his box.
Yeah, it is. It is not the ideal draw, especially for Jonjo, Hill. But to be fair to the dog, when he's been running at Yarmouth from track 2, he stayed very straight to the bend. I thought he never went sharp left like he does at a lot of tracks. So hopefully he stays straight to the bend. If he stays straight to the bend, he's got a great chance of leading. I think, I thought Aussie captain is an improving dog. He's been off for almost 3 months. He needed that first run in the first round. He improved bundles in the semi-finals, and I think there's more to come from that dog.
Yeah, we'll talk more about Aussie captain in just a moment. But Bockos Jonjo, 27.55 in winning the first semi-final, and that was quite an impressive run. He's taken to Yarmouth.
Yeah, he does. He runs the track very well. And what you've got to realise with Jonjo is he's probably to the third bend a lot quicker. He's not the strongest coming home. He loses quite a bit of time coming home, So to the third bend, he's a lot quicker than really a 27.50 dog.
Aussie captain is a dog that got injured, unfortunately, in the quarterfinals of the Greyhound Derby. And you've always thought a lot of him. Obviously, there's a great story behind the dog with you owning him with a syndicate in Australia. But he's really coming to hand now. No preparation before this competition, and I guess fortunate slightly you wanted to get through the first round, but where is he at now, and can we expect more from him?
Yeah, I think there's a lot more to come from him. All he had was 4 trials before this competition, 1 at Toaster and 3 at Yarmouth, and as you can see, he improves with every run. And in the first round he sort of missed his break. It was a bit unfortunate to qualify, but as you can see, there was a massive improvement in the semi-finals, and I think there's more to come. As long as he gets a clear run to the first bend, I think he's a massive runner.
29.43 he clocked winning his semi-final, so slightly quicker out of your two. And, you say you've always raced him highly. How highly? How good a dog do you think he is, in your opinion?
Oh, he's good enough to win a Group 1 race, definitely. He's good enough to win that race on Wednesday, 100%. It's just getting that run to the bend, because you don't really want Jonjo on your outside, because he will fly to the bend and he might turn left. He might not, because to be fair to the dog, he's been staying straight so far. But if he does turn left, the captain is in trouble.
Of your two, could you pin your colours to one of them?
Can I put my colours to one of them? Listen, at the end, Jonjo has been there, done it. He's a professional, in my opinion. But trap 4, he never won from trap 4 in his life. That is the only downfall with him. The captain, I think he's a very, very good dog. I really do. I rate them as a derby dog, and he's just got to come away. If he comes away, he's got a very good chance.
What do you think, Lofty, of Patrick's two? Similar prices in the betting and actually the same in some places. Do you fancy either?
I'm actually with Patrick with Jonjo. I think he went for sake. Has been going fairly straight there. He's not like a DJX Sydney dog who'll come out of trap 3 and trap 4 and immediately make a beeline straight to the rails. And Romford, he will do a little bit more, but certainly in his 2 runs at Yarmouth. The first round, the trap's almost open prematurely. I don't know if Patrick was there that night or saw that, but the trap's sort of half went up and he went to charge the traps and then didn't miss the break a bit and showed plenty of speed to the corner. To me, I think he'll definitely go round in front. I mean, he's, and they say Yarmouth's got the golden highway out the middle in traps 3 and 4. They're always more favoured at Yarmouth than the inside traps or the wide running traps. So to me, yeah, I mean, if Jonjo gets that bend in front, they've got to go. They've all got to go to catch him. It's a sort of race that's been won before. But I mean, a dog like a Fame Party won this a couple of years ago. Who's known as being an out-and-out sprinter, really. So for a 4-6-2 track, Yarmouth does tend to sometimes favour the early pace front runners, and the sprinters turned into 4-bend dogs, a little bit like Jonjo. You'd have thought before he'd have been like a Romford 400 dog, but this 4-6-2, so it's on his limit. But for me, he's there to be caught. If he goes around in front, he's got to do it right. Aussie captain, as again Patrick said, been off since the Derby. Very likely race coming back for this, and you wouldn't rule him out if he turns second, turns handy in behind. But Lila's boy will go up inside. He's got a bit of early pace inside Nathan's dog. He could be an obstacle for him, maybe going to the corner as well. Of Mark's two, Antigua Storm, look, he's been second in 2 Cat 1s. He was second in the Sussex Cup at home. He was second in the Gold Cup at Monmore. Thoroughly deserves to win a Cat 1. But when he was impressive the other night, he was all in trap 2. Blast Off Mason was inside him, who completely missed the break, got left at the start. King Bruno moved a little bit wide from his box as well. He had an absolute dream run to the corner. Or at the time was flashy. If he clocked, was it 27-24? So if he can do that again, but to me, he's got to go in on the bunny to do that in front, and I can't see him doing that. But it's a good final. But I actually do fancy Jonjo. I think if he pops out, goes to the corner in front, keeps reasonably straight, goes round in front, I think he's there. They've got to catch him. He's there to be caught.
Well, interesting. 27-24 was the time clock by Antigua Storm in the semi-final. That was the fastest of the 3 of them, Patrick. Do you think he's a worthy favourite?
Yeah, he is. He ran very well in the first round as well. The captain was third behind him then, but no, he's a worthy favourite, and he's been running very well for Mark, and he's got his box really, he should get a run to the bend, but will he have enough early, for Jonjo and captain? I'm not sure about that.
We've covered 3 of the dogs there, Lofty, but we've got Lila's Boy, Billis Tudor and King Bruno coming in at bigger prices. Any of those a danger?
I backed Lila's Boy in the first round, actually, and a little bit disappointed. He popped out and then got outpaced slightly to the corner. I was actually up. I was in Norfolk having a sort of a few days away and took the Bustons holiday and went there for the first round. Couldn't keep me away from Yarmouth, so I had to go and pop and watch the first round there. Billis Tudor, look, he's the strongest runner, I think, in the field. He'll be coming home strong. He's going to turn last, though, I think. And he was flying home against Jonjo in the semi-final the other night. And the trouble string race, you certainly wouldn't rule him out. He'd be there when the outside picking up the pieces. For me, King Bruno's got a lead to win, and there's dogs I think he will lead him. But I'm sure Rav will be sending me things through the post now saying that he can't win. But I don't really fancy King Bruno. I can't see him leading Jonjo. And so to me, he's got a lead to win. And there's plenty of strong dogs in beyond, say with the likes of Antigua Storm and with Billis Tudor to pick up the pieces if he does turn handy.
Patrick, yourself and Mark Wallis are both double-handed in this final. I mean, the competition between the two of you is I really enjoy it. I know that you guys are great friends as well, but this is an important race for the Trainers' Championship as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and it's really sort of our local derby, really. It's only an hour away from where we live here, and Mark used to be great at Yarmouth years ago when I worked for him, and yeah, I love going there. They put a lot of time and effort into to organise that derby, and it's every year. It's a great competition. It's great to be involved.
And of course, you are defending your title. You won it last year with Kilara Lion, and I believe he's going to make a reappearance at Yarmouth. Is he? Yeah,
he's running one of the supporting races. Yeah, listen, I know it's not happening for him, but I think it's more like bad luck for the dog that he's not getting his draws. Things ain't happening for him. I gave him a solo trial the other day there in the 27.50. So, and he's absolutely bouncing the dog. It's just things don't go his way at the moment. I'm sure he'll be back soon.
Well, you said that through most of the derby, and he made it to the final and was runner-up eventually. So I totally believe you and buy into that. So, Lofty, you are going with Bockos Jonjo as your tip. Patrick, which way are you going with this one?
I don't care, as long as it's chop 3 or 4.
Fair enough. Listen, I value your opinion very much. You're a very good judge of a good dog, and you've spoken about Aussie captain very highly for a long time, and so is owner John Porter. He contacted me before the East Anglian Derby as well, full of confidence about this dog. So we will see what happens on Thursday night. Thank you so much for your time, both of you. Before you go, Patrick, you better just give us a quick update on Thorn Falcon, the Star Sports Derby winner. Where's he going next?
We're going to give him a break now. We tried sort of the Nottingham and this and that, but it didn't really work out for him. He's having a bit of a break, and then we bring him back near the end of the year. I'd love to go back to Hull for the 5:15 for the Olympic, and we probably go for that. But the main target will be next year's Derby at Toaster again.
Excellent, good to hear. And yeah, we'll see him there defending his title, probably against Aussie captain by the sounds of things. But thank you so much for your time, both of you. And Patrick, all the best for the final on Thursday.
Thank you very much. Thank you.